How's it going, everyone? Little Big Bubba here. I wanted to try something new instead of just doing gameplay in the background. So I've got Attack on Titan playing right now, but this new series I'm doing is called To My Knowledge. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a series such as Attack on Titan and try to describe it to you, given my little knowledge of it. So without further ado, this is Attack on Titan To My Knowledge. Attack on Titan follows three main characters. You have Aaron Jaegerbaum, Mikasa is Tsukasa Ackerman, and Armin last name. They live in the village hidden in the walls, and outside the walls are the Titans. The Titans eat the humans, and the humans don't particularly enjoy being eaten for some reason. The humans stay in the village, and then the Titans stay on the outside, and apparently the moral of that is that segregation has its place in society, I guess? I don't really know. But anyways, one day, a scientifically speaking large Titan breaks down the wall, and then the Titans get in, and then all of a sudden they figure out that they have to assimilate, and no one likes this, so the Titans start eating people, and apparently that's not a good thing. I wasn't there, I don't want to make assumptions. Aaron's mom gets snap crackle popped by a Titan, and then the next thing you know, that fuels his hatred for the rest of the show that he wants to kill all Titans, and apparently genocide is okay as long as you are against the right people. So if you want to commit genocide against Titans, then I guess be all for it. But basically anytime that Aaron has screen time, he's going to scream about how much he hates Titans, as if there's some kind of group of Titan sympathizers out there that's actually going to argue with him. Not saying that I would be a part of that group, but I don't think anyone stopped to ask the Titans their opinion on this. So our two main characters, and Dorp the blonde bowl-cut wonder, decide that they're going to join the military. The military in this universe is divided into three branches. You got the scouts, who are the ones with the wings on their backs, and they go out and they get eaten by Titans. I guess the strategy here is that if enough of them get eaten by Titans, the Titans will be too fat and slow to go after humans, so I don't know, seems bold, but I'm not going to say it doesn't work. And then after that you got the Garden Regiment, the one with the roses. They're gardeners. They garden. That's it. I guess it's like their lifelong dream that they want to be gardeners. It makes sense to me, so I'm not going to assume that I'm wrong on that one. And after that you got the military police. That's the one with the unicorns on their back, and I know what you're thinking.
Oh, Bubba, that's pretty self-explanatory. They just police the military, right?
Oh, you simple-minded fool. No, they have unicorns on their back. They go out and hunt unicorns. And if you're sitting there thinking,
oh, but there ain't no unicorns in the Attack on Titan universe.
Are you telling me that there's 100-foot tall naked people that eat humans, but saying that there's a horn attached to a horse's head is too far-fetched? Yeah, that's what I thought. So Aaron, Tsukasa, and He-Man decide that they're going to go through this extensive training with needlessly complicated human slingshot gear and swords. Because apparently cannons aren't effective in this universe. It's like there was some kind of meeting where they said, hey, why don't we shoot cannonballs at the Titans? And then someone said, you fool! Let's shoot people at the Titans! Aren't the people like Titans food though? You fool! We will put swords in the people's hands! And then apparently that made sense to everyone else at the table. Anyways, they go through all this training, and there's a bunch of characters with them that go through the training, and all these characters are super important and definitely aren't meaningless until they die and totally become meaningless. The Titans use their wit and decide, hey, they just finished all this training with the anti-Titan gear, so how about we attack them now that they're all trained with the anti-Titan gear, which obviously goes well. They get back inside the walls and they fight everyone, and everyone starts dying. But then apparently, these people who just spent months and months learning how to fight Titans suddenly don't want to fight Titans anymore. It's almost like they didn't think that learning how to fight Titans meant one day you might fight a Titan. Oh, and the main character, Aaron, yeah, he gets eaten by a Titan in this fight. He gets his leg bit off, and then he gets swallowed whole by a Titan. Like, the main character in the first fight. The dude who spent all his time saying how much he hates Titans and how much he wants to kill every single Titan gets eaten by, like, the first Titan he sees. Anyways, it's time for a fan theory. My fan theory is that the Titans aren't naked because they don't have clothes. I think they totally have the ability to tailor their own clothes, but in Titan society, being clothed is the equivalent to being naked and streaking in our society. Now you might be thinking, do you have any evidence to back this up? And to that, I would say no. No, I do not. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So I mentioned before that Aaron might have gotten eaten, but don't worry, because some people can turn into Titans. How do they do this? Why can they do this? When do they do this? All of these are excellent questions, and I believe that all excellent questions deserve excellent answers. Moving on. So Aaron turns into a Titan and gets out of the Titan's belly conveniently off screen. After he does that, he goes on a killing rampage, starts slaying all the Titans, and everyone's freaking out because there's a Titan that's slaying all the Titans. But what really happened was when Aaron got eaten by the Titan, he realized in his last moments on Earth that his true passion the entire time was knitting. So he told everyone he was going to kill all the Titans, and you know, Mama didn't raise no liar, so he's going to finish that up first and kill all the Titans so that he can get to knitting as quick as possible. And then the convenient only factor is that he can only turn into a Titan when he gets an insane rage to go like knit, and that's all he wants to do is knit. But luckily this guy shows up named Levi, and he's the greatest knitter on Earth. He knits so well, he actually made his own jeans. Levi jeans. Yeah, that's actually the guy. I read the manga. I think. This is all true. I promise. But anyways, they decide, hey, that one time that we got attacked inside the walls went really poorly, and then the second time we got attacked inside the walls went really poorly. Let's go outside the walls, because apparently that was the right strategy. So they decide to go outside the walls and try to reclaim some kind of territory for some reason, as if that's going to help anyone, and then surprise, surprise, everyone starts dying. Who would have thought? I'm not saying that I would have seen that coming, but I would have seen that coming. So this expedition outside the walls is honestly going better than expected, and they already have a quarter of their troops alive. Yeah, like 3/4 of them are basically dead, I guess. I didn't count. But anyways, there's this one Titan that's apparently like really good at fighting and like super intelligent and stuff because she went to Titan school. And this Titan looks exactly like Annie, one of those super meaningless characters that you met when they were back in the training thing with the human slingshot gear. But apparently, even though the Titan looks exactly like her, and even fights like her, it's not her. I mean, honestly, like, it could be anyone. Even though we just learned that, you know, Aaron can turn into a Titan, that doesn't mean that everyone can do it. And even though this Titan looks just like her, you don't want to make assumptions. That would just be rude, right? It could just be a random Titan that's totally smart. Later on in these series, you find out that it actually is Annie, which is like the greatest plot twist of all time. I mean, honestly, who saw that coming? No one! I don't think anyone saw that coming. Like, if you go in the comments right now and you tell me, oh, I saw it coming, there's no way. You have to be lying. You have to. You're just, come on, confirmation bias. So anyways, they meet up with Annie back inside the walls, and they say, hey, Annie, you're not a Titan, are you? And then she turns into a Titan, and everyone's like, uh-oh! So, naturally, they try to capture her. Kill her? No, absolutely not. Did she just kill, like, 42 people? Yeah, probably. Does that mean we're going to kill her? Why would we? So they decide to capture her, obviously. And Eren turns back into a Titan, and Tsukasa decides that she's going to go ham on her, and, you know, a lot of fan service for that last episode. And I think that was Season 1. Ultimately, the show's called Attack on Titan because the Titans are the real victims and the humans are attacking them. But yeah, that's Attack on Titan to my knowledge. Now you know basically everything that I know about Attack on Titan. I'm not saying that it's a lot, and I'm not saying that I got everything right, but I think I got everything right.